Enzorecto, kalaban ang katiwalian at kasinungalingan, kakampi sa katotohanan at kabutihan.
Panoorin nito mga kabunyog, mga kababayan. Sa interview kay Retired Senior Associate Justice Carpio, tinanong siya tungkol kay Quiboloy. Alam nyo, si Retired Senior Associate Justice Carpio, Taga-Davao City yan eh. Kaya kababayan niya si Digong, kababayan niya si Sara, kababayan niya si Bato, kababayan niya si Quiboloy. So magkakababayan sila. Kaya nung tinanong si Retired Senior Associate Justice Carpio tungkol kay Quiboloy, tinanong siya kung anong masasabi kay Quiboloy, tinanong din siya saan kaya ngayon si Quiboloy, at kung nasa Davao siya, saan kaya nagtatago, at bakit kaya siya nagtatago, yun. Hindi pilit yon, hindi pilit na siya na-interview sa ganyang bagay. Dahil hindi lang siya sa West Philippine Sea pwedeng magbigay ng kanyang opinion. Kahit sa issue na yan ay pwede dahil nga taga-Davao siya eh. So syempre, alam niya kung ano ang ginagawa nila Duterte, nila Quiboloy sa Davao. Kaya lang, ito kasing si Retired Senior Associate Justice Carpio, ito yung taga-Davao na hindi DDS, hindi maka-Duterte, hindi maka-Quiboloy. Ngayon, anong sabi ni Retired Senior Associate Justice Carpio tungkol kay Quiboloy? Maganda yung sinabi ni Retired Senior Associate Justice Carpio eh. Sabi niya, yan si Quiboloy, kaya yan hindi magpapahuli, kaya yan nagtatago. Kasi kailangan niyang i-maintain yung image niya. Ang pakilala niya, son of God siya eh. Appointed son of God siya. So kung maaaresto siya, mapupusasan, mawawala na yung kanyang pinoproject na image na son of God siya. Mayroon bang son of God na na mamagshot, naka-orange na shirt, tapos may hawak na caption ng case mo, criminal case number ganito, ay mawawala yung pinagmamalaki niya, yung pinagyayabang niya, inahambog niya na siya'y appointed son of God. Kaya sabi ni Retired Senior Associate Justice Carpio, kaya ganyan yan, magtatago talaga yan. Ayaw niya, ang tingin niya, above the law siya eh. Ano ba naman siya eh, appointed son of God nga eh, kaya kailangan niyang yun. Ngayon kung sa tanong, nasaan siya? Sabi ni Retired Senior Associate Justice Carpio, nasa Davao lang yan. Nasa Davao lang yan. Kaya lang, syempre, malawak ang network niyan, makapangyarihan sila doon, nandun lang yan. Kaya lang, may dalawa siyang private jets. Hindi niya naman yan basta-basta magamit kasi hindi naman madaling gamitin yung jet na yan para tumakas. Pero, option niya yan. Pwedeng sa bandang huli, gumamit din yan. Tumakas. Pero sa ngayon, sabi ni Retired Senior Associate Justice Carpio, nandyan pa yan sa tingin niya sa Davao. Yun yung yan yung pero sige, panuorin niyo na lang yung kumpletong mga sinabi ni Retired Senior Associate Justice Carpio tungkol diyan kay Quiboloy. Mga kabunyog, ito panuorin niyo.
Now, the last point, kamusta si Quiboloy? Di ba? You're both from Davao, di ba? I mean, I warned you, I'm gonna bring out Quiboloy. Saan po nakatago, Justice Carpio? If you were in NBI or PNP right now, saan kayo nakatago? Will he be like hiding in plain sight? Is he gonna play Catch Me If You Can? Leonardo DiCaprio? Is he out of the country? Baka nasa China na siya, hindi natin alam. Nasa Shenzhen na.
As far as I know, I've asked around, he's still in Davao. And, he has 2 jet planes, private jet planes. And but where will he go? He'll probably go to China because he is sure if he goes to China, he will not be turned over.
Pero silbi niya sa China? The question is, of course, China is also practical, right? Like, if you're gonna take care of it,
that's it.
What is he gonna do for China?
China will say, we have a hostage here. We will give this to the Philippines.
Pag-exchange program tayo mamaya. Mamaya may mga tayo dyan. Pogo.
That's why I think he's still there, despite the fact that he has the means to get out of the country because he has 2 airplanes and he has nowhere to go.
Yeah. I mean, thank you, Justice Garrett, for giving us hope na baka nasa Davao pa. But I was told na him being him, the whole self-appointed thing with all the charter plane and all, hindi siya makatago sa simpleng lugar, di ba? Alam natin yung mga ibang fugitives, tago sila sa small apartment, tago sila sa, I don't know, cueva, I don't know, like Saddam, like, I don't know, Gaddafi. Ito daw, hindi ganun eh. Talaga kailangan niya, malamansyon talaga, may the whole 9 yards. Ay, anong psychological understanding mo sa kanya?
Well, he needs an entourage to kung lalo na rin mainit, may magpapay sa kanya, no?
Exactly. Tapos mag-grape siya ng gano'n. Tapos kakain siya ng grape na gano'n. Yun nga eh, ang pagkaintindi ko sa hindi pwede na yung parang tago siyang gano'n, mga Saddam Hussein, Gaddafi style. Teka, kailangan. Kasi diba naalan mo, Justice Carpio, sabi niya, papayag siya na magpa-hearing sa Senado pag bayaran nila lahat yung chartered plane, yung mga gwardiya niya.
Alam mo, may ano siya, he has to maintain his appearance na he is the son of God. So he cannot, he will not allow himself to be treated like an ordinary person. So takot siya na mahuli siya tapos mapusasan siya. Hindi siya son of God.
He's gonna look like he's gonna be fugitive. Yeah, exactly.
He has to maintain his aura of that he is the son of God.
Diyos ko, dahil mga taong to. But, pero Justice, ako may mga update kayo dyan sa mga Davao contact mo. Pakitext sa akin. Baka may Facebook Live tayong gagawin. Last point on this Quiboloy thing. Anong read mo with Digong saying, wag mo ako idamay. Ikaw yung nasa listahan. But, who knows? Maybe Duterte might end up on a list soon. I mean, hindi kaya, it's...
Well, at the end of the day, Duterte is from Duterte. He's willing to drop you to protect his own skin. That's the reading of everybody.
But since he's the administrator of Ari-Arian ni self-appointed, isn't it a conflict of interest na it's in his interest na ewan ko sa hindi kita kilala, ako na yung administrator eh. I mean, legally speaking, what was that whole administrator position all about? Does this mean he can control all of the assets of Quiboloy?
Well, I really don't know how they structured who owns the assets, in whose name. Baka may mga corporation sila dyan. We really don't know because if it's a religion, the theory is that it's owned by the members, no? So I don't know because maybe he put it in his name. So hindi natin alam.
And what is your take on sinasabi ni, ang pangalan niya, Robin Hood Padilla, na this is a violation of separation of church and state principle, this is unconstitutional, this whole thing about self-appointed?
Well, if you commit a crime, you are a priest, of course you will be prosecuted.
You're not above. Exactly.
That doesn't exempt you from criminal laws.
And
criminal
exactly. I mean, but this is Robin Hood Padilla, so I'm not surprised. But since Justice Carpio, of course, he's in charge of the Committee on Constitutional Amendments. I'm sorry, Justice Carpio, I'm going to defer to him rather than you. It's like he has a higher merit than you. So I'm sorry, I have to give it to the guy. I mean, lastly, kanina lang pauwi ako dun sa traffic. Sabi ni Robin Hood Padilla, hindi lang dapat si Duterte yatang kailangan nag-explain. BBM also have to explain. He has to explain to the country ano yung ginagawa niya sa West Philippine Sea. Tapos sabay sinabi niya, we should be unity, we should not question him. What the heck is he trying to do there?
Well,
I mean, does BBM have to explain what is he doing? You think BBM has any explanation to do, or BBM is doing the right thing and he's just following what the Filipino people want and what's our national interest?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with what he's doing because that's what I've been saying all along.
I mean, you mean Marcos, not Robin Hood Padilla, just to be clear.
No, yeah, Marcos. I'm happy.
Yeah, just in case.
Yung kay Robin Padilla, he wants to create a maritime militia. He wants to head the maritime militia.
Medyo mala action star pa rin. Thank you very much.
Bawal na yung militia kasi di ba the Constitution has you cannot create. Kaya nga we're winding down slowly the calf goose.
Right.
You cannot create a new one.
Yeah.
And he's the chair of the revision of constitution and the chair of the constitutional committee.
Yeah, I mean, this is of course, after all, this is Robin Hood Padilla. Sino yung mga magaling natin mag-swim na community? Is it the Bajau community? Ano yung magaling mag-swim na matagal sa tubig? Bajau, di ba? Baka may proposal sila daw mag-
Yeah, mga Bajau.
Sila yung
Yun mga-
Oo.
Yeah.
Walang no match ang China pag Bajau ang kalaban mo sa...
Mahilig yun. You throw that... you throw the coin, they will die for it.
Exactly. I'm telling you, pag Bajau ang kalaban ng Chinese Coast Guard, good luck sa China. On that note, thank you very much, Justice Carpio. I'm sure once may update kay Quiboloy, paki-ping na lang ako para may discussion tayo. And thank you also for giving us a heads up dun sa 1% Ilocanos who are still supporting Digong. Paano namin yan? Pa-investigate din namin mga yan. Then, just kidding. Thank you so much, Justice Carpio, for bearing with us. I don't know, sinasabotage yata ang internet ko dito. May mga hindi natuwa. But I hope we can continue this conversation soon. Maraming salamat, Justice. Have a good evening po.
Okay, good night.
God bless po.
Bunyog, bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang bunyog isisigaw. Bunyog.